What up? In this video I'm gonna show you my top 10 PS4 games. Might be a little bit of controversial here because I have some games in my favorite list that people don't like, but at the end of the day it's just my personal favorites. So here are the games. The first game is Uncharted 4. I really love this game. Uncharted 2 is still my favorite, but this one comes really close. The only reason I don't like the fourth game more than the second was the fact that there are a few characters here that are super annoying. Nadine and Sam. I just can't stand those people, man. It's really annoying. And yeah, but the rest is the game is really amazing, man. I just really like it. I think it's also a really good ending to the franchise. But yeah, fantastic game. The Lost Legacy was a pure cringe fest. Like gameplay wise, it was fun, but man, I cannot stand those characters. Chloe, Nadine, and Sam are just pure unlikable. So yeah, Uncharted 4, one of my favorites. The Last of Us Part 2. I really love this game. I know it's funny that I don't like Nadine and Sam because those people are doing the performance for Joel and Abby, and I really like those characters. But yeah, I don't know. They did here totally different, and I appreciated that. Part 2 made me actually a fan of the series. When I played the first game, I liked the first game, but for me it was nothing really special, because I've seen a lot of movies or series, scenario, the older guy protecting the kid or so. But the second game gives you like a very disgusting feeling, and you're gonna be total depressed for a week or so. So yeah, the second game made me a fan of the series, and I even got some goodies from The Last of Us now. And I got also the PS3 bundle now because I really enjoyed this game. So yeah, gameplay wise, I like it. The AI on Grounded is really cool. So yeah. Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. Gameplay wise, I would say this is a 10 out of 10 game. Nothing comes close when it comes to stealth gameplay like this one. It's just like amazing. Unfortunately, the story I would say is probably like a 3 or 4 out of 10. It just doesn't make any sense, and the reason why it's so bad is during the production there were some issues. According to rumors and some stuff that has been leaked out to the public, Kojima just took too long, or the team Kojima Productions took too long to develop this game, and it cost Konami so much money, so they did some radical stuff. They cut out Kojima out of the productions, and apparently what the Kojima Productions did here with the game was that they cut out an entire chapter, and that's why the story doesn't make any sense, and it's kind of messed up. But regardless, the gameplay is fantastic, and I do recommend it because it was really fun to build up the base, Yeah. Batman Arkham Knight. I really love this game. I like the entire Arkham series from the Batman from Rocksteady. Sadly, Rocksteady decided to go for the Suicide Squad game. I was looking for a Ninja Turtle game or so, but they decided to go with that because the Suicide Squad is very popular right now. It's just really trending, and it's kind of annoying, man. I just cannot see those movies and those characters anymore. I'm tired of seeing Suicide Squad. I'm tired of seeing Harley Quinn, man. It's time that they move on, and I don't know, man. Anyhow, the game is fantastic. I love it. I remember that I bought this game used. I went home with it. I put it on my PS4, started playing around 8 p.m. and I played till 6 a.m. because I was so addicted to this game. Yeah, I love it. Fantastic game. Okay, now we're going to a more of a controversial opinion here. A lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but Assassin's Creed Odyssey is my favorite Assassin's Creed from the Warriors Creed series. I call it like that because on the PS4, if you play Origins, Odyssey, or Valhalla, you don't necessarily play as a, assassin. Maybe in the Origins DLC you play as the hidden one, but you don't technically play as an assassin. Odyssey was still, in my opinion, a fantastic game. It was surely different than the other ones, but it has some really fantastic lore that explains a lot of the stuff. There's so much misconception with this game. People calling us Cassandra Alexius they call them demigods, but they're not. You know, the reason they have those powers, everything is explained in this game, you know. But man, the Assassin's Creed community, they're different, man. And I don't mean it in a positive way, man. It's just like very weird, but the game was fantastic, man. I really enjoyed this game. If you give this a fair chance, you're gonna have fun with it. It's not tedious, it's not grindy, but you can make it grindy if all you do is wandering around killing mercenaries and soldiers, because you're not gonna level up. You'll always have to do some kind of quests, no matter if it's a fetch quest, side quest, or story quest. Do something, otherwise you will not level up and the game will become tedious and grindy, you know. But you know, unfortunately, people hating this game. So yeah, another game that got a lot of hate and heat at the beginning is Cyberpunk 2077. I bought this game day one. I was one of the few people that really enjoyed this game, even though I had to restart my PS5 like nearly every 45 minutes. The game was crashed. I had to reboot the game. Sometimes I needed to do a hard reset of the console because like it really broke everything. But I still enjoyed the game, and I finished the game. The game is now fully updated, patched. There's like, I think there's still like few glitches, but nothing really game breaking anymore. Highly recommend it. Maybe get it for the PS5 because you got like a 60 FPS and you also have the DLC. But the game is really fun. I really enjoy it. So yeah, another game that people might not agree with me is Yakuza 6 on the PS4. This is my favorite. I know everybody's favorite is Yakuza 0, and I will agree Yakuza 0 has probably the best story, but Yakuza 0 was for me not really a true next-gen experience because it was like a port for the PS3 version. Like in Japan there is like Yakuza 0 for the PS3 as well, and they ported for the PS4, which you know, we got here in the West. And Yakuza 6 was like a true next-gen experience. I love the upgraded engine, Dragon engine. There are a few characters that I found really annoying, but yeah, the game was fantastic. It looks so beautiful. The cities you explored and the missions and everything is just, I really love it. This could also be like a very good ending for Kiryu, you know. But yeah, one of my favorites. The next game, Sekiro. I'm not really that much into Souls-like games, but this is definitely my favorite. And yes, I played and finished the original Dark Souls trilogy, Elden Ring. I also played on other Souls-like games like Neo or The Surge, but this one is my favorite. I think it's because of the atmosphere. I love the sound with the swords are clashing and the fact that you can nearly parry and block everything in this game. And the game forces you to be very aggressive because this is how you win, you know. There's room for cheese, but most of the time you need to really learn the controls and everything, you know. So I really love this game. It's my favorite Souls-like game. It is the hardest, but it's still the most fun with, man. Alright, the next game, Red Dead Redemption 2. If there's any video game that comes close to being perfect, it might be this game here. I love the story, I love the gameplay. It's a 10 out of 10 game for sure. A lot of people say that this game is kind of boring. I do understand when you go into the first chapter, the snow chapter, that you know it takes a while, but people play apparently through chapter 2 and 3 and they drop the game and they say like the game is boring, there's nothing to do. And I don't really understand that, because if you jump on your horse and you ride outside of your camp, there's always some random encounters and some stuff to do. So I'm not sure how people are playing this game, but man, you know, you're missing out. I'm telling you, this game is fantastic. And the last game, and my favorite game on the PS4, is Pro Evolution Soccer 2016. I love football, and Pro Evolution Soccer is my favorite franchise. They killed it though with that stupid eFootball, you know, cash grab thing. Objectively, maybe 2017 is the better Pro Evolution Soccer game, but the problem with this game is if you play Master League, there is like this scripting thing that always like forces you to lose after winning 3 or 4 games in a row, and you really notice it. It's really annoying. So 2016, I spent it like 2,000 hours, probably more. I'm currently at season 2103, and my goal is to reach 2116, so I have 100 seasons. So yeah, that's my favorite game. Like I said, it's just my personal opinion here, my personal favorites. Let me know in the comment section which are your favorites, and thanks for watching. Bye.